Are you over 50 and know that you need to incorporate strength training into your exercise plans, but have so many questions about how to start and how to progress? Stay tuned as I answer the top strength training questions I've been getting in the Be Healthy Enough community. Hey, it's Amy from Be Healthy Enough, doing what I love to do, sharing my knowledge and experience to inspire you to find what being healthy enough means to you. My dog Whiskey's down here. I have a couple treats for him here. It's Strength Month in the Be Healthy Enough community, and I asked my members what questions they had about strength training. Thanks to everybody that gave me a response. But before I get started, I, or Whiskey, am not a doctor or a licensed physical therapist. I'm a certified personal trainer, has many certificates in corrective exercise, menopause fitness, midlife fitness, but before trying anything that I recommend, you need to consult with your doctor, or if you have any pain or an injury, I'd rather you work with your PT or doctor first. Before I jump into strength, let me first address the biggest question I get. Amy, how much exercise do I really need that I'm over 50? The answer is the same as with most health and fitness questions. It depends. You're going to hear me say that a lot today. It depends, or listen to your body, or how does it feel? Everybody's different. We all have different body types, DNA, injuries, and different goals. But I'll share what I've researched from my personal experience as being a woman over 50 and being a personal trainer for the last 10 years. Here are the guidelines for how much to exercise over 50. And I got this from the Harvard Health and then a couple of other resources that I found. To be healthy over 50, you need to get at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity. That's when you get slightly out of breath, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity. You can't talk at all when you're exercising. You need to do that each week, okay? These activities include all the things, my low impact cardio videos, my walking videos, my spin videos, or just walking fast or hiking up a hill or biking or swimming, whatever gets your heart rate up there. Before I get into the second one, I want to make sure that you hear one point. Did you hear what I said? That's 150 minutes per week. That's only 30 minutes 5 days a week. To be healthy over 50, you do not need those hour-long sessions on the treadmill like I used to do in my 30s and 40s. In fact, you could wreak havoc on your hormones and increase your chance of injury. Next, if you want to maintain your health over 50, you must also do some sort of muscle strengthening, at least twice per week. Strengthening activities includes lifting weights, working with exercise bands, and your body weight, like doing push-ups or some core work. You have to work all the different body parts, your legs, your hips, your back, your chest, your stomach, your shoulders, your arms. What did I forget? I'll go into more details about all that in a little bit because the focus of today and this month is strength training, okay? If you're over 50, you should also be doing some sort of flexibility or neuromotor exercises, which is balance, agility, or coordination. You got to do that twice a week, but those could be done and combined with your cardio or strength training, so doesn't have to be a separate workout. And lastly, to stay healthy over 50, we all need to get more general movement throughout the day. Sitting is the new smoking, so we need to find ways to get up off that couch or that chair. And these things optimally should be fun, stress reducing. We need to reduce our stress, such as taking a nice walk, doing yard work or gardening or cooking or golfing, or really just getting up and standing and moving around every hour. To recap, the general response to how much exercise we need over 50, at least 150 minutes per week of cardio. And this could also include your strength workouts if your heart rate is getting up there, okay? 2 strength training sessions that work all your muscle groups. Add in some flexibility and neuromotor exercises. I knew I'd mess that up. And get up and move more in general, okay? I could talk at length about all of these, but let's get into strength training because it's Strength Training Month. And you ask, why am I spending a whole month focusing on strength? Because of the many, many, many benefits. It fights off age-related muscle loss, or what they call sarcopenia. It improves your metabolism, which starts to slow because of muscle loss. A higher metabolism can help us lose weight or maintain weight, Lifting weight can help with bone density loss. It can reduce our risk of falls, improve our posture, but most importantly, it can keep our bodies capable of doing the things that we love to do and help maintain our independence as we get older. A study I found from the Harvard School of Public Health showed that healthy women who worked out with weights for just 20 minutes a day experienced less of an increase in age-related belly fat compared to those who spent the same amount of time doing cardio. Did you hear that? Less belly fat? Sign me up, okay? All that said, getting started can be really scary. The key for beginners is to keep it simple. Start slowly with very light weights or none at all. And just a basic routine, such as my 30-minute total body strength. This one has basic moves that hit all the muscles in 30 minutes with only one set for each. Do this 2 times a week until you feel comfortable and then thinking about progressing. If you have some joint issues, knee, hip, shoulder, you'll have to work around those aches and pains, okay? Try one of my specialized plans with workouts that pay attention or ignore those joints. Joint pain is something you never, ever, ever want to push through. Once you get the basics down, it's time to progress. But how do you do this? It depends, of course. It depends on your goals, your body, your DNA. Your DNA will dictate if you like variety or you like to do the same workout all the time without knowing all of you personally. But you know I'm willing to help if you have a particular goal or challenge, right? Here are the top questions I get and my answers. I got this question from Pam, Barbara, Carol, and many more. Amy, how much weight should I use? Determining the amount of weight you should lift depends on the number of reps you can do with good form and no joint pain, bottom line. And unfortunately, it's going to be different for everybody, and it's going to be different for every muscle group and what different exercise you're doing. In general, you want to work with a weight you can lift properly for 8 to 15 reps. I got this specific question from Becky. Is it better to use heavier weights and less reps or lighter weights and more sets and reps, especially with painful shoulder joints? Becky, I was going to answer you with it's better to use heavier weights and less reps if you're trying to build strength. Until you mentioned the shoulders. Shoulders are so delicate, and to be honest, the muscles there are really quite small compared to your legs, chest, and back. For everyone working on their shoulder muscles, I recommend very light weights, and I prefer increasing the repetitions and the sets over increasing the weights as you progress. Lifting heavy weights with shoulders that are already hurt is likely to cause a long-term injury, and that hurts. I'm going to repeat this again. Never do anything that hurts a joint. Now with your legs, chest, back, even your biceps and triceps, I recommend lifting as much weight as you can once you have good form. Muscle toning or using light weights for these groups really isn't giving you much benefit. In fact, doing lots of reps with a light weight could result in an overuse injury. Trying for a good 8 to 15 reps where you feel that little burn in your muscle in the last 2 reps is where you want to be. Next question I got from Gwyneth, but I also get this asked a lot, and she's asking about how many sets and reps with, I have options for 1, 2, and 3 set strength training. And she asked if I have a recommendation on how to organize them. Maybe 1 3-set workout, and then a 2-set workout, and then a 1-set workout. If you don't know what she means, I have all of these types. Some where I do 1 set, 2 sets, and 3 sets because I like variety. But guess what I'm going to say? It depends. Traditional weight training for optimal strength goals involves at least 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps so the muscles feel tired each time, and working all the major muscle groups 2 times a week. A study I saw comparing the results of doing 1 set of reps, say 20 versus 3 sets of maybe 8 to 10. In both cases, the people thought that they were at fatigue when they finished that set. In the second group, where they let their muscles rest and did more sets, they saw increased muscle growth versus the first group, okay? So more sets definitely will help and be more beneficial if you're trying to increase your strength and you're not going cuckoo trying to do the same thing all the time. In summary, if your sole purpose is to increase your strength, which in turn will increase your lean muscle mass, improve your metabolism and bone density, then doing my full body strength basic workout routine, which is a 3-set format 2 times a week, would be optimal, increasing the weights as you get stronger. But if you have DNA like me and you get bored easily, you can still increase your strength several different ways. Do a variety of exercises that use the same muscle group, and you could see similar results. I do this in my superset workouts where we do 3 to 4 different exercises for the same muscle group. For instance, we do biceps to the front, and then we'll do them out to the side, and then we'll do hammer curls, and then we'll do concentration curls. You could also do more reps with lighter weights, as I do in my recent pyramid style workouts. You could also slow down the tempo, as I do in my total body endurance workout, where I go, say, up for 1 and down slow, or up slow and down fast. So what do? You have to decide what your goals are, your personality, and how you're feeling. Gwyneth also asked that because I think she knew I would say it depends on how you're feeling. She asked if you picked this on how you're feeling. And if so, how do you evaluate how you're feeling? Again, if your goals are to lose weight, increase your metabolism, improve bone density, I say try to pick a 2 or 3 set workout. But to be honest, I'd pick one that you enjoy, that makes you feel good, not beat up, that you're gonna do consistently. As for how to evaluate how you're feeling, this is a tough one. There is how your body's feeling. Super tired, your muscles are sore, your joints ache. That's easy. You can kind of see how things are going there. If that's the case, take another recovery day or an active recovery workout, or pick a workout that does only 1 set. If you just can't get motivated because you're bored to tears by doing the same old workout, then mix it up. Getting motivated to exercise is sometimes the most challenging part of an exercise routine. One day do 3 sets, then on the next strength day do a 2-set circuit with some cardio mixed in. If you don't like what you're doing, you won't be consistent, and consistency is key when trying to improve your strength and your overall health. Excuse me, I got a little choked up. Please leave me a comment or question if this doesn't make sense. The next question I got was, Amy, how do you know it's time to increase your resistance? Again, it depends on you and your goals. In general, once you can lift a weight properly without pain, 15 to 20 times you can add weight. I did this with my one-on-one clients. Once they got to 15 for 3 of our sessions together, we upped the weight, and it seemed to work until there was a setback. If you get hurt or have to take an extended break, you typically need to go back to the lighter weight. I do recommend that you focus on increasing the weights for the larger muscle groups first, such as the legs, chest, and back. You'll get the most benefit from increasing your metabolism and bone density because there's more muscle in those areas. Be very, very careful with the smaller muscles, like I talked about, the shoulders and even the arms. And increasing the size of the dumbbell isn't the only way to increase the resistance. You could mix it up with the exercise bands, or our new member Pam has one of those barbells, which I don't have, which will feel different to her muscles, okay? Increasing the resistance or the type of resistance on our muscles is a good thing. Our bodies are so amazing and they adapt really quickly, so it's important to push them a little bit. The last question I got was, how much time in between strength workouts should I take? Weight training workouts usually require at least a day's rest in between to allow the muscles to recover, okay? But the National Strength and Conditioning Association, I just found, for women over 50 recommends 48 to 72 hours. That's 2 to 3 days of recovery time in between strength training sessions. That length of time only allows 2 days per week to get a full body strength workout in. If you love the habit of exercising daily, you could spread out the muscle groups and body parts on different days. For example, you could do lower body one day, then upper body, then core, and then repeat that. That's 6 days, and that'll give you a rest day, okay? I'll be sharing a video on the benefits of recovery days soon, and what recovery days might look like, or unless you're watching this later, it's already out there. I already released it. That's all I'm gonna answer today. I have a lot more questions, so I think I'll have to do a part 2, because you guys do have questions on strength training, and I understand it can be really scary. If you aren't a member of the Be Healthy Enough Digital Fitness Studio, why not join us for Strength Month? You can try all my workouts free for 7 days, and I'll leave a link below. Members, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know or reach out and schedule a consultation using the Book Now link I have below. Looking forward to getting stronger with all of you. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.